Hey everybody, it's Christine. I'm here to do my weekly wrap-up. Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to show you something first. My husband decided to get me a early Valentine's Day gift, and both of us love Looney Tunes. But his favorite is Wile E. Coyote. Mine is Marvin the Martian, Speedy Gonzales, and Pepe Le Pew. He got me a singing Pepe Le Pew. So I'm not going to play it because it is quite long, but yeah. So, what did I finish? I finished Confessions of a Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella, and it's good and bad. I can't even remember what I gave it, a 3 or a 4. I gave it a 3. It kind of shows the bad thing of being a shopping addict, and yet she tries, but she kind of drove me nuts because she kept flaking out. She was like an airhead. She's supposed to be doing something important, and she's too busy daydreaming of what she could do with the money if it came through, but she has to pay attention for it to come through. So yeah, it was cute, but it was also annoying. So there's that. Then I read my first Jill Shalvis book, Animal Magnetism, and loved it. I am now officially a Jill Shalvis groupie. This was about Lila, who is... She has a kennel, so people want her to babysit animals. And she helps her two friends, Adam and... Oh, what is his name? Dell. Because they have a veterinary clinic just down the road, and they kind of work in tandem. And their adopted brother, Brady, comes back to town, and she ends up running into him with a whole gaggle of animals in her car. And she can't move it, it dies. So, this is the drawback of this book. She hums and haws about getting into his, without knowing who he is, getting into his truck to, be brought home so she can get help for her truck. And she's, are you a serial killer? And, should I, or whatever. And then by the time they get to her place, she's kissing him. Really? You don't know him from a hole in the ground. So there was that drawback. And then there was another that kind of, I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, it was just a kind of a plot problem that the ending of one chapter, she's putting the animals down, not killing them, putting them on the ground. And then the beginning of the other chapter, he's taking them out of her hands. So it was kind of a, what? And I had to go back and read it 2 or 3 times, thinking, no, that is wrong. She had already put them down on the ground. So it was kind of it drew me out of the story a little bit. But overall, I gave it a 4. Her writing is so fluid. Her characters, I thought, were just a little bit flat, but not much. Yeah, it was really good, though. I flew through it quickly. And then I read Eden Burning by Elizabeth Lowell, and I gave this a 2. The only reason I gave it a 2 is because I liked the girl in it, Nicole. Other than that, it was a very abusive, very jealous, very possessive relationship, and over half the book is him treating her like a gold-digging whore and being an ass about it. And then, he apologizes for it, and he thinks that everything should be all hunky-dory, and sorry, but no, not with that much of abuse. And he's even telling her friends to leave her alone, and the male friends, to leave her alone, or else there are going to be dire consequences. That's Wrong. Sorry. No. So I gave it a 2. I didn't even feel happy at the end. I mean, it's a romance. You know what's going to happen, but no. No, no, no. So, currently reading Lilac Girls, and I'm almost halfway through it. I didn't even read it at all yesterday because I wanted to finish that other book. But it's by Martha Hall Kelly, and I'm sorry, I got something in my eye. It's really good. It's a page turner. It's very sad at some points. And if you know anything about the Holocaust, like we had to study it in school, but it's very outrageous what people had to go through in the concentration camps. Just horrendous stuff. But side note on this, I was looking on chapters today, and there is another book with this picture, right, with these 3 girls, and it is called A Train in Winter by Carolyn Moorhead, and it was published in 2012. And it's about the Holocaust and women and like almost the same story. So I don't know if she took the idea and ran with it. She says like the author's note had said that she was traveling to one of the real girls, Carolyn's house. Carolyn, to see the lilacs, and she's seen a photo of these survivors from Ravensbrück concentration camp, and that's when she started to do the story, and she actually traveled there. I didn't read all of the author's note because I didn't want to be spoiled, but 2 out of the 3 girls are real, and the 3rd girl that's not real is based on a real person. So it, in essence, is a true story, but it's been fictionalized because you don't fully know the dialogue and stuff. So yeah, I'm loving it. So what I'm going to be reading for the rest of January is to finish up my Triple RC challenge, and so the first one would be that a good-looking guy is on the cover, and it's A Firefighter in the Family by Trish Milburn. It's book 1 in the, let's see if I can find it. Nope. But there's just a duology that I know of. So yeah, I just wanted something quick to read. And then I think this is about paranormal. I should bring that up. Okay. It is okay, this was for Male Watchers Day for January 8th. Read a book with a good-looking man on the cover. Friday the 13th, read a paranormal romance or any book that is scary or involves a mystery, and I chose Moon Called by Patricia Briggs, and this is the first Mercy Thompson novel. I just know it's werewolves. So, yeah. And then this one is supposed to be Punch the Clock. Read a book that features working class characters or those who might punch a clock. And the book came in. The person who had taken it was smart enough to bring it back early. Yeah, Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren. I've heard some not too bad things about it. I think there's lots of sexy times in it. So I think it's like wouldn't say easier read, but a little less on the sex side than 50 Shades of Grey, but a little more than like a Harlequin. So that is what I'm going to be reading this week. Sorry it's a day late. I was kind of sick yesterday, and hubby was home, and then we had things to do, so you get me today. Anyways, let me know if you're liking Lilac books. Oh, or Lilac Girls. Our next pick for February. I don't have the book yet. I'm either going to pick it up or order it because I get more points if I order it. But it is The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. Or is it Myers? Anyways, I think Jen will be doing the first video. We are probably going to go back to the way we used to do it, with everybody doing a little recap. And I don't know if I think I'm doing the second one, but all the dates will be given when we decide. So yeah, The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.